Your third signature assignment for GPS is a career research photo essay. We wanted to provide you a sample photo essay so that you could see the types of information and photographs you would need to put into your own once you selected the career that you wanted to do further research on during GPS. The sample photo essay was developed by Dr. Kathy Buckaloo, GPS Director, and it's provided here simply as an example of the format. Please note that a lot of the content in this photo essay is made up, where yours actually has to be done through research. However, the photographs have been taken from sources and given proper credit, and a works cited, part of which comes from real sources and part of which is fictional, is provided at the end of this one, so you can see exactly the type of format you need to use. We're going to go through the photo essay slide by slide so that you can see what belongs on each slide in your own photo essay. On the cover slide of your photo essay, you'll need to begin by including a title. You can just list the job that you're planning to research, or you can make a more creative title, whatever you wish to do, as long as you include a title that focuses on the career you've chosen. Next, you need to put your name. It should be in smaller font somewhere underneath the title. Then you need to type the name of your instructor. Be sure that you spell your instructor's name correctly and that you include his or her title. At the bottom, you need to put ORI 110 GPS Seminar. On the second page, or the second slide of your photo essay, you're going to write a paragraph where you discuss why you're interested in this particular career field. This paragraph should be a minimum of 4 sentences long and maybe longer, but it doesn't need to be so long that you can't get all the content on there in a font that's big enough to be easily readable. Be sure to title your second slide. Your third slide will focus on duties and responsibilities of the job. In it, you're going to discuss, as your content, what the responsibilities are for the job you've chosen. What does a person who does this job typically do? What kinds of skills does this person need to have? Be sure that you include, on the same slide, a picture related to your job. It could show someone doing the job. It could show a chart or an image of job responsibilities for that field. As long as it goes with your topic, the picture should be acceptable. Don't just put random photographs into your PowerPoint. They must be related to your career that you've chosen. The next slide will focus on education and training required. Now, this sample PowerPoint focuses on underwater basket weaving. So you notice there's a picture to the right of a gentleman doing underwater basket weaving. Then in your caption for this particular slide, you're going to talk about what kind of education and what kind of training would be required for the job you've chosen. You might discuss that you need an associate's degree or a certain certificate, or that you need to go on for further training and have a bachelor's degree, or that most people in this field have this particular type of training. So you'll write a paragraph discussing the training that you would need to do the job you've selected. The next slide focuses on the salary and benefits one can typically expect in the job you've chosen. So you'll need to look up online and find typical average salaries in the field you've chosen, or a salary range for the field you've chosen. And of course, you'll discuss a starting person in this field typically makes this, a person with a certain amount of experience might make this much. So you might give the lowest and highest amounts paid for that field. Also, what other benefits do employees in that field typically earn? The next slide is job market prospects. You can go online and find sources that will tell you what the prospects are for new jobs in that field and what the current job market is. You want to make sure that you have an idea of how many jobs will be available in the near future when you are ready to graduate and go into the job market. The next slide will focus on advancement opportunities. How do you advance in the field? Do you get additional training, experiences? Do you have to have certifications or licensing? And what are the rewards for that? You can also add additional facts about your career in which you're interested. So you might provide some interesting facts or some historical information about the career that could give the person who's viewing your PowerPoint a bit of a more in-depth look at the career in which you're interested. And that can continue for a couple more slides. It's not a requirement that you use video in your PowerPoint, but this one does have a video embedded in it. That's just an extra slide at the end. Basically, you're required simply to do captions and photographs as your PowerPoint.